Hell yeah, I'm a foxy mama. Oh yeah, I'm foxy. Sexy beast. Hey, what's up cuzzies? It's Matto Kiwi here, and today we're going to be doing a No Traces run for Mission 1 Phantom Limb. So, yeah, let's get into it, eh? Alright, so here we go. Let's just pop over to the right here. We'll run along this little rocky area. We're going to cross over that road just up ahead. After we cross over that, we're going to cut across the more rocky area, and that'll lead to a shortcut in the mountain. This thing up here. And that's a rock. Come on, buddy. There we go. So we're going to cut through this little area up here, and hopefully I don't run into any more rocks, because the steering on this horse is atrocious. I really don't like it. It's worse than the Witcher, and I thought the Witcher's horse driving mechanics was bad. But yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna just pop out the end here, and there's gonna be two guys way up ahead, and walking along the road, and there's also going to be a base to my left, so we kind of want to walk in between them. So we're going to run along this side bit here so that we can see those two guys on the road. They should be just up ahead now. We can see them. There they are. So we're going to sneak in between these two guys and the base, and what I do is I press X, and it sort of hides me from one side. Although if the guys on the right on the road were to turn around, they would be able to see me, but the guys in the base can't. So we're going to sneak along up here. We're just going to creeping, and then we're going to start sprinting once we've put enough distance between us and those two guys on the right, just so they don't hear us and spin around. And we should be off. Alright, so we're going to come up to a road up here, and we're just going to follow this road. We're just going to trot along and cruise along this for a little while. And there's my notifications for YouTube. But anyway, yeah, we're just going to cruise along this for a little bit, and then we're going to pop up here, and then we're going to be able to see the base from up here. So I should jump off at some point up here, and then we'll have a look around the place. Alright, so I should jump off when we get to the edge here. Bam, there we go. Alright, so let's scope out the area. Now we only really need to look at one side, and that's the right hand side. Just because we're not going to be going over the left hand side, we're not going to go anywhere near the left. We're going to enter in through the right hand side of the space. We're going to walk along the back, and then we'll hit the center, which is where the guy's being held. We'll get him from there, and then we'll take him out the same way. Oh, excuse me, we came in. Alright, so we're going to run down here, and I sort of want to follow my path exactly, just because of the timing. Now if you do this earlier, if you get there earlier or later, the soldiers aren't going to be in the same place. So take the same path as me and try and keep the timing the same so that the soldiers are in the same place. Alright, so we're just going to sprint along the side here. Now I do start crouching as we get up ahead, but you don't need to. You can sprint, but like I said, you just want to keep the timing the same. But if you are impatient, go for it, man. Falls to the wall and sprints up that hill, because they can't see you anyway. I've never been caught sprinting up that. So we want to jump up on that ledge, climb up here. There's a little gap up here that I lie down just in case that chap might see me. So he's just to the right if I show you. So there we go. Just lie down, walk past that. You don't need to. I found that's another thing you don't need to do. You can crouch, but let's try and keep the timing the same. And he can't see us. He's looking the other way. Usually, there's a guy who'll be walking past right now. That's what I'm waiting for, but he's not there, so I think, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to carry on. But what happens is, he's late, is what happened. He's late. He's usually on the right hand side of me by now, but he's next to that guy. See, that guy there, he should be near me now. But the guy on the right hand side, he's the most important one, because he's in the room where Miller is. So if he's still in there, you probably gonna have a high chance of getting caught. So you want to wait until he walks out before you actually go in there. So since things didn't go according to plan, I decided, screw it, I'm just gonna sneak in between them and walk behind them. But you see he goes back in there because he's a dick like that. But usually he walks out and then he cruises off. But this is a good example to show you what you can do in a no traces run. And that's that you can actually hold people up without losing your no traces, and you can fault on them. So as you see, I hold them up, I tell them to get down, and then I was a little scared because I didn't want to touch him just in case that counts as a traces. You know, I accidentally walk into him, whoops daisy, I lose my no traces. So this is Miller, this is the guy we want to save, but you probably already know that because he's doing no traces. If he's doing no traces, he's probably already beaten the game. So we're going to go out the same way we came in. We're going to walk along that back part, and we're pretty much just going to cruise it from then on. Excuse me. But yeah, so easy mission, very easy mission. It's good that it's an easy mission because it's the first dang mission. Although the prologue, hated the prologue. The prologue was too long. I'm sorry, Kojima, you make amazing games, but the prologue, bruh, the prologue, really? It took me like a half an hour to get past that shit. I just wanted to play the game. I didn't want a fucking 40-minute goddamn prologue. Anyway, I'm ranting. So yeah, just same way we came in, man. Just cruise it. No one's gonna be looking here, and if there is, don't worry. You're far off out that you'll only raise a suspicion. They won't alert. So you can do that. Like you've seen that I almost got caught. The guys seen me. They weren't quite sure if I was enemy or not. But that's alright. What you don't want is combat alerts where they start smoking the area with mortars and gunfire. That means they've gone into combat alert and they know exactly, well, they know where you are and they know there's an enemy there. So as soon as that happens, you've lost your no traces, you've lost your stealth and all that good stuff. So don't do it. But anyway, yeah, we're up to the skull area now, and I found out a nifty trick here the other day, and that was that I can sneak past these two chaps without alerting them. And what we have to do is we either wait for the tour on the left to come past the archway, and once you come past the archway, you go under the archway and sneak behind them, or you can wait for the chaps on the bridge or by the bridge to come onto the bridge and sneak past them on that little area on the right hand side next to the bridge. So I'm going to fast forward the waiting because this takes a long time to wait for these chaps to move, and I'll see you when we get back. Alright, so that took a hell of a long time for them to get moving. I tried to go across the bridge first, but then that asshat decided to turn around, so we're going to go behind the guys on the bottom. And we're going to sneak behind them once they've sort of moved past that archway. So what I do is I just sort of creep along the far right hand side of that archway and then go behind that rock that's just up ahead, just in case he decides to turn around. So it's quite sneaky here. See, and then we go behind this rock and then we just turn right and then we just hope to God that he doesn't turn around. Don't you turn around. Don't you turn around. So we're good to go now. We're out of his visual range, so we probably could have started sprinting here. So yeah, this is it. You've got your no traces because they don't follow you. They pretty much just stay there, so you can run to your helicopter and that's done. So I'm going to fast forward this because this is just me running to the helicopter, and there's a marker on your map, so you shouldn't get lost. You'll be fine. I'll see you at the end. Sweet, so the helicopter's just around that corner there. Yeah, so I didn't want to put the entire end part in here because I didn't run all the way on foot. Well, that's Spaz, Miller, I forget their name. I'm sorry, I forget their name. But that poor bastard, man. Poor Snake, actually. He carried that bastard a hell of a long way. On foot. And he's still running full throttle. Snake, you the man. You the man, Snake. Anyway, yeah, here's our helicopter. We're gonna throw old Spazzy Doodle in the helicopter with us. We're gonna take off. We're gonna save his life. He's gonna love us forever. So yeah, pop him in there. Come on, buddy. Get your ass in there. Alright, so there you have it. Pretty easy. Nice, easy mission. Very simple. sneaky all the way, and you're good to go. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little walkthrough, this little tutorial on how to no trace the stage. And that, I might put up more if people watch this. So yeah, I guess I'll catch you cuzzies in the next one. Oh no, I can't. Can I? No, I can't. We have to wait.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
I need to wait for the screen so that you can see that this actually gets you no traces. Okay, Foxhound, hell yeah, my foxy mama. Oh yeah, I'm foxy. Sexy beast. So there you go. I'm pretty sure it says no traces up there. I can't see it at the moment, but yeah. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, that's awesome. If you like it, I'll put more out. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you cuz in the next one, man. Enjoy yourselves.